Hello everyone, this is Disciple Tarot here with a new video. We are going to be looking at your past, present, and future loves. So essentially we're diving into your love life a little bit here, and we're going to examine your past relationships. We can talk a little bit about patterns and then see, how that connects to the present, and then we can sort of do a projection of what the future will be based on, your past and present cards, what those answers are. So let us get started. I will be using the Mystical Manga Tarot. And let's get your cards, okay? While I do that, I did want to mention about my live stream. It will be this Sunday, the 26th, at 6 p.m. Central Time. I will be doing my first live stream, so you can hop on, you can get some free readings, we can chat for a little bit, and just have some fun. That's my goal. So please stop by. I would really appreciate it, and it would be great to have your support. So let's get these cards. All right, so the first card we have is the Devil. So that'll be very interesting. You maybe are dealing with a lot of toxicity or something. Wow, another heavy card. We got the 10 of Swords. And a more joyful card, I suppose, the 6 of Wands. So guys, these are your cards. Please just take a second to see which one connects to you, which one you resonate with, what you're drawn to, and I will see you at your timestamp below. If you are drawn to the Devil card, then you probably have had or are dealing with, whatever the case may be, you're dealing with intensity. There is this dark side to your love life. Now this can take on many forms for sure, but the point is there is a lot of possible negative patterns. Maybe you've broken through them, maybe you're still dealing with them. I would say you're probably more likely still dealing with them here, but you find yourself, like these figures here, in bondage. You find yourself unable to move forward in your relationships. Maybe you're stuck to toxic people. Maybe you're reliving the same patterns. Maybe you go too hot and heavy all the time and it comes and bites you in the butt. So let's get your cards. The first card will be past. What are your past loves? You got 17 of the major arcana. You have the Star. So with the Star, this is essentially hope, peace, tranquility, rejuvenation, cleansing. That's a good word, especially with this figure here taking a bath or something. There's this cleansing that is taking place. So it could be that in your past, you were doing a lot of recovery. I would say, connecting it back to the Devil card. I think you were living through a lot of hardships in your relationships. Of course, romantic relationships is what we're, specifically talking about here. But you have been, or did, you were living through a lot of serious situations and having to deal with the repercussions. You were recovering. You're almost like an addict. That you could have been a sex addict, or you just were always attracted to the wrong person. Something like that. There was this hope, though, that took place in the past. Something brought you back to your senses, essentially. And there is this shift in this position here. Being that this is the past card, we haven't even gotten into the present or the future. There is this shift that took place in the past. And now that is affecting your present, probably in a good way. So we'll get the card, but it is affecting your present. And then your present is going to be the projection of what the future may be. So this is very good. So I would say the Devil card, if you picked it, it was because you were doing a lot of cleaning, cleaning house in your love life. And so the past is showing that. You really did the work some time ago. This could have been yesterday, or this could have been years ago. Obviously, when I say past, that's going to be a very loose term. But this is the past. So let's get your present. What is your present love situation like? This could have been a person too. Maybe that came into your life and really brought you to your senses. Brought you away from the devil. The Ace of Cups. You may have found someone who completes you. You may have found, at the very least, that, or if not that, at the very least you have found contentment with your love situation. With the Ace of Cups, it's like you've literally, just like this cleansing, you've restarted your situation. So while you met someone that helped you turn things around, or you just did so yourself, this will definitely vary for all of you, this hope, this star came into play in the past. But in this present, it is the Ace of Cups. So you may be looking emotionally, you've opened up and you're starting again with the Ace, right? You've started the cycle of the Cups suit over again. You went to 10 and now you're back at 1. You have started over presently in the current time, looking for your one true person. Or this could refer to you finding someone. Maybe you just found them. Okay? And then let's get your future. Based off this projection here, what can we see with the future? The King of Coins. So you can really see yourself gaining total control over this situation. you can see yourself as the king, you know, regardless of your sex or gender identity or anything like that. You are the king. You are on top of the world. You're on top of the situation. You have all your ducks in a row. You have your finances in check. Your castle is, you know, secured. You know, your fortitude is high. So you can see in the future if whatever you're doing presently, basically, yeah, what I'm getting at is with, you know, this cleansing that took place in the past and this current Ace of Cups, where you're at right now, what you're doing right now, keep doing it. This is just affirmation for you. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If you're searching for the one, then keep doing it, because you will find your king. Or again, you will be the king in the situation, getting things under control. You know, however you want to interpret the exact imagery here of the card. But the point is, the situation will be the king of coins. Your future, that is, will be the king of coins. Your love life, your loves of the future. Because, you know, you could just be dating around too. You don't have to be looking for a soulmate with the Ace of Cups, but whatever you're doing emotionally, romantically, here in the present, it is going to bear fruit very successfully in the future if you keep doing what you're doing. So basically, just be confident, work on your insecurities, be open and trusting to others. Let others in. Don't give them your whole heart or something like that and set yourself up for failure or something. No, but definitely don't keep people like on the outside or something like that. Let people in. Whatever the toxicity was of the devil, basically you need to, well, as you already did here at the past, but you need to reverse those behaviors, those patterns, whatever the devil represents for you, whatever that negativity, those behavioral patterns that were holding you up in your love life, you need to stop doing those. Continue to stop doing those. Embrace whatever emotionally is fulfilling for you, whatever is driving you forward, is giving you advantage, advancement, and secure this King of Coins. And that is your reading, guys. I really don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you would like to book a private session with me, you can do so through my email below. Otherwise, if you would like to tip me, you can find my PayPal. That would be very much appreciated. Other than that, please just remember that live stream. It's this Sunday, the 26th at 6 p.m. Central Time. Would really love to see you there. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. With all that out of the way, thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. With the Ten of Swords, you've reached this point in your love life, your situation, where you may feel defeated or you've been defeated and you're not sure where to go from here. But you should look at this card, however, you see the swords and the blood and the damage being dealt. You really need to see the sunrise in the background. Or sunset, really, if you want to see it that way. It really makes no difference, actually, because either it's a sun rising and bringing, rebirth, new opportunities to you. You may have these wounds, but the sun is rising on a new day. Or even if the sun is setting, that is the end of a chapter. And you're able to let things go and start afresh. You can do so. The Ten of Swords is a difficult card. It's of death, essentially. It's not the death card, of course, not transformation, but it is similar, where it is the end of a struggle of the mind. So wherever you are mentally, your anguish is heavy right now, but you can let that go. So let's get your cards and we'll figure out any other advice. So what card can represent your past love situation? That's what we'll start with first. The Empress. So, creativity, beauty, motherhood, nature. Those are the things sort of associated with this card. And so if this is your past, you maybe have had very healthy, fun, your youthful days. This could be referring to your teenage years. Things were fun and light and enjoyable, and they bore lots of fun and adventure for you. And so maybe without getting the other cards, maybe things, because of the Ten of Swords, there's a contrast now. There's a defeat now that you didn't feel back in the past. You feel like things were easier then. You're able to lounge back like this figure, confidently, joyfully, and enjoy the fruits of your relationships. Again, they were just fun and light. So let's get your present love situation, your present loves. What do they bring about now? If that's what they were in the past, what do they do now? Okay, you got the Two of Cups. This is, like soulmate energy. This is waiting or meeting someone that completes you. So if you got this card, you may have met your soulmate. Or you're waiting to meet them. Maybe you've given up the search. Or you're trying to, at least. You're trying to give up the search because you know what will come to you will come. You can't really force it. So with the Two of Cups here, in this present love situation, you are feeling this now. You're in this place where you're maybe just hopefully waiting for someone. Or again, you already have found them. We'll get the future card and we can interpret those two different meetings. But in essence, you are in a situation where you feel like you've done your darndest. Again, you have the Ten of Swords, so you may feel defeated, like things are just, the pain's never going to end. It's just going to be another sword in your back, right? And then another and another. So again, while things were light and fun in the past, and things are possibly, as we can see here, looking up in the present, you may not feel super confident about it, because let me get the future. That's why I don't want to make too many predictions. Let me get the next card so it'll be easier for what I'm trying to explain. Yeah. You fear conflict. You feel that things aren't going to work out. Stuck to my fingers. Okay. These cards are a little sticky. You're the one foreseeing here in the future, right? You're being a prophet for yourself. You are foreseeing difficulty. Whether this is with someone you met here with the Two of Cups, you met someone that completes you and you're just like, nah. I've been hurt in the past. This isn't real. And so you're struggling to accept it. Or, in the case that you haven't found someone, you're in this position of waiting, but you think it's never going to come. All of these wands here, the Five of Wands, represent all the duds, all the bad dates. Mr. Wrong here, Mr. Wrong, basically Mr. Wrong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just going to keep coming across the wrong guy every time, and it isn't going to lead anywhere. You're feeling defeated. The past was so fun. Why can't things be that way? Oh, I met Mr. Right, but he can't be right. He's just lying. He's hiding something. Or, the alternative, I'm waiting for someone and it's not going to happen. It's never going to come. I'm never going to meet the one because of my mindset of the Ten of Swords. You're still at the Ten of Swords is the true gist of what I'm trying to say. You feel defeated. And so you can almost put this card over the Two of Cups because really you're in this defeated mindset, so you're not seeing things for what they are, right? The Two of Cups, the potential of the Two of Cups. You're seeing that you have this veil in the way. And so, let me kind of move my hand. And so you now see with the future, again, that conflict, the strife, the failed starts, those failed relationships, that are to come. You're like, nope, there's just another wrong guy, and it's going to keep going. But you need to get rid of this mindset. Yes, things were great in the past, but things are looking up here in the present. Not even the future, but things are looking up here well in the present. You can wait for someone, you can long for someone without, giving up your own security, your secure feelings, your confidence. You don't have to be a sad sap to want, to long for someone. And so you're in this situation where you don't believe in more. But there is more. And if you don't, then you will deal with the Five of Wands because you'll not give your heart into these situations. You'll start arguments because you're already foreseeing it failing. You're like, why try if it's already going to fail? So you're going to sabotage yourself. You're the one that's going to be holding on to all these wands, and you see these other hands grabbing onto the main character's hands. So it's almost like there is this push and pull. You're holding firmly onto the wands and saying these are failures, but they're holding on to the situations, maybe saying, hey, give me a chance, and you're not. So embrace this Two of Cups, whatever that is for you, if you've met someone or you're just looking for someone, and avoid this mindset of the Five of Wands because there is no conflict. You're at the 10. That is the end of a cycle. So you are ready to start at the 1, the Ace. So understand that you've been through things, but things are now ready to start over. It is time for a new cycle. And since it's time for a new cycle, you can embrace this change with the Two of Cups and then avoid the Five of Wands. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. Let me know how this resonated, how this helped you. I would love to hear it. It's great that I've been building a community with you guys lately. I've been getting more comments, and it's just good to hear from you. Otherwise, if you would like to book a private session with me, please do so through my email below. If you would like to tip me, you can find my PayPal below. Other than that, please just remember that live stream, the 26th, this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central, I will be live streaming. So thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. The Six of Wands. So there is victory present. You have gained victory. You have achieved it through effort, through strife. You've come from the Five of Wands, which is conflict, right? And you've gone on to the Six, which is like the return home. You've returned home with your wands, with your victory, with your flags. Everything is good to go. Everything is, A-okay. So, I mean, pretty straightforward interpretation of the card at this moment. I'll get your cards, obviously. But basically, you're in a situation where things are looking up. So let's get your past loves. What do your past relationships represent? The Knight of Swords. So things could have been quick in the past. Maybe you were a little flighty or, lighter in your relationships. Maybe you dated more casually. Maybe you were quick to jump into things, not necessarily in a hot and heavy kind of way, because this is the swords. It's not like the Knight of Wands or something. But, maybe you've jumped into things quickly. There is this quickness, this rapidness to your past love situation. Or it could have been, since this is representing your, loves, it could be that they were quick, rapid, fast. Maybe they came and went. Maybe you were used to people walking out on you or something like that. Maybe you were used to them being just around for a short time. Not necessarily them being toxic or lying to you or using you, but just they were short-term relationships, right? And so you just kind of were used to that in the past. Let's get the present. What is your present love situation? The Five of Cups. Interesting. So this victory with the Six of Wands may be something that you're unaware of. Well, I was, I don't want to say, I was right, but, what I said was true with the interpretation of this card, but it may be something that you haven't embraced yet. You don't understand that you have victory, that you've been through things, but you can move on to the new. So with the Five of Cups, though, there is this depression, this sadness, this defeat, this, forlorn sort of disposition. You look down on what could be, but you see nothing in front of you except spilled cups. The figure has their back turned to us, so they're not even embracing us and giving us their attention. They're detached, they're dejected about life, about, well, in this case, love. And so that could be what you're dealing with. If you think about it. So you're in this situation where you are unable to sorry about that. You see yourself in this position that things can't progress. When you're at the Five of any suit, this isn't just for the Five of Cups, but when you are at the Five, you're at the midpoint of the cycle of the journey, right? With in this case, the Suit of Cups, but any suit. And so there's sort of this confusion, this misunderstanding, this unawareness of what is still to come. The Five of Wands is about conflict. So you're dealing with things, but it's right before victory. So while you're dealing with the thick of things, you're in the thicket, and you're not able to see victory even though it's right there. It's the next, step. With the Five of Cups, it comes down to nostalgia and reconnection to tradition and, past loves and things like that with the Six of Cups. And so you see with each suit, the Five of Swords and, even the Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles is like, homelessness, loss of, just wealth and loss of status, loss of power, loss of health. And then the Five of Swords is like, it's similar, conflict, but it's like anxiety, it's anxious thoughts. It's, this false belief in negative thought patterns or something like that. You know, so each 5 is at this point where it's right before the turn to the positive, you know, with the 6. You know, because with the 6 of Swords, it is turning to rejuvenation, of rest with the 6. You know, it's that return, that retreat from a negative situation, or, you know, away from a situation, or, you know, to a better one, you know, because it's usually a figure on a boat with the 6 swords. And, you know, so there's that. But here with the 5 of Cups, you're not recognizing that the 6 of Cups is to come, is what I'm trying to say. So there's this depression right now. What is your future love situation? Wow, and I was just talking about it, and we got this in the last reading too, but the 5 of Wands. So if you have the 5 of Wands, you're foreseeing, it's the exact same as in the last reading actually, because they had their future card as the 5 of Wands as well. And so you see yourself in this situation where things are not going to continue. It's literally what I was just saying. So you are truly unaware of this victory. You're stuck in this mindset that you're at the 5 and that you will forever be at the 5, right? Your passions, these wands, you know, where you're going to be in the future with people, with, you know, partners, you don't see them as being fruitful. You see them as being stuck in conflict 5. You don't see it as moving forward. And that's because you are at the 5 of Cups right now, and you don't see yourself leaving the 5 of Cups, but you have victory. It is around the corner. You're going to meet someone. Doesn't mean it's going to be your soulmate, but you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet new people. You have to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there, meet new people, take risks, you know, extend trust, you know, give your heart out. Not fully, you know, don't put yourself in dangerous situations, but you have to give a little in order to receive a little. You have to give if you want to, you know, be given back. So that is your reading. I really don't have any much else to say. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You're at this point of depression right now. Maybe you've had failed relationships, or you're just wanting to meet someone and you haven't, but you're stuck in this mindset, again, of not seeing this victory, but you're stuck in this mindset of the 5 of Cups, and so your future will be the 5 of Wands if you don't change, if you don't see future victory as your future. And so that is your reading, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. Please let me know how this resonated, what really connected to you. I'd love to hear it. If you would like to book a private session with me, you could do so through my email below. Also, there's my PayPal and the live stream this Sunday, the 26th at 6 p.m. Please be there. I would love to see you guys. It would be amazing. So anyway, just remember that, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.